Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings, Sports Unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I am joined by...
The incredible intern, Nez.
Wait, what the
What?
hell? Wait,
Intern's back.
What the fuck are my sugar cookies, man?
Oh, my fault.
Cheesecake.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, shit. I was probably... Oh, I remember. My intern has it. Did you guys know I had an intern?
An intern has an intern? What is
Yeah.
this, the intern? We Robert De Niro?
Yes.
What is
Yo,
this?
this dude brought an intern to intern for intern.
It better be Anne Hathaway.
Oh,
He's
no.
got another intern.
He had hair like Anne Hathaway, but
He
I don't know.
does.
Shout out to Noah.
Wow.
No, he got
Shout
hair
out
like
to
Annie
him.
Mae. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not... Oh, damn,
Not,
that's-
not, wow.
Wow.
I'll
Right
talk
out
about-
the... We haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Whoa.
And I'm also joined today by
Benjamin Watt, Steph McNasty. I got a fantasy draft. Who do I pick, guys?
your mama.
She's not in the league.
Whoa.
Drew Brees.
She retired.
I might.
Okay.
Ben Fox.
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know. Rothensdale?
Rick-
Roethlisberger?
Oh, Rapeless Burger?
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know what that's
Oh.
about.
Wow.
I remember that story.
Yep.
By the-
Which story?
Yeah.
There's
You
multiple.
said which story, yeah.
He's dead
And,
serious about this right now.
I have the sound off, by the way.
I can't
and
even...
It's still doing this.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Well, and I'm
These
also
fuckers.
joined today by...
The princess of Yup, Tara Marie, hello Glamazon, whatever you want to call me. Just talk to me nice, thanks.
Talk to me nice, don't talk to me at all.
They call me this. We had an
I swear to
amazing
God, I
viewing
thought you were
party.
gonna say, talk to me dirty. I swear to God.
No,
I'm
at the
sorry.
viewing party, they were calling me all different things. They were like, "Yo, it's hello Glamazon," and then somebody else said, "Yo, it's a Puerto Rican princess." So I was like, at this point, I am a girl who has no name. That's all I am right now.
Or it could just be Tara. Taruh.
Wow, Tara.
Tara.
Tara Rising.
So, we're once again together to do a podcast
Are we?
about wrestling.
I'm
Yeah,
doing a
about some
podcast, too.
What episode
wrestling.
is this? What episode?
This is number 98.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't have to sing
It's the
right
year
Yeah,
Guadalupe
it-
was born? No? Not yet? We're not there
Not
yet?
yet, not yet,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
Close, though. Close.
What is it?
98. We're closer to this guy's age.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's this guy?
This guy's Sonny.
Oh, okay. He's
Really?
pointing on a podcast.
Yeah. That works.
If
Yeah.
the audience doesn't know, I am pointing at Sonny when I say it's almost this guy's age.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. So,
How was the Civil War?
Oh, my God.
Anyway, we had an amazing weekend of wrestling. A particular Saturday that was all fucking day of wrestling.
All day. And we were all out.
And I was all tired.
Yeah. I couldn't move on Sunday. Like, my whole entire body hurt. But that's how you know you had a good viewing party.
Yeah.
I was
Very
running
true.
around like a maniac. It was amazing.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I don't even know how I made it out to the Hamptons.
I forgot you went out there. God
Yeah.
bless your soul.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the adrenaline from how good All Out
I
was.
slept on the train.
Oh my God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But let's get into some wrestling, bro.
Some
So
wrestling.
We had an
Wrestling.
Some
amazing
wrestling.
all-day viewing party where we started off with NXT UK Takeover Cardiff, which was pretty dope, man. I mean, the entire show, you had Cesaro come out. You had an amazing match with Walter and Tyler Bate, and Tony Storm and Kaylee Ray did a great job too. Even
And
though
my
Toni
baby,
Storm lost.
Rhea Ripley, you already know.
Yeah,
Baby
yeah.
was holding it down.
And Gallus, they did their thing. And interesting note, during the last man standing match, the top turnbuckle came off.
Came off.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
thought that was supposed to happen. Was it not? Oh,
I don't
okay.
know, man. That shit was just, it just seemed too not obvious or
like it looked real.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
that
did.
shit looked real. And
Words are hard.
words are hard, especially when you hear beeping.
This damn fantasy drill, bro. I'm glad that
I
you
don't know
guys
why
have to
there's
suffer
noise in
through
it.
me.
I'm going to take the noise out. I'm
So-
going to see if I can take the noise out.
Those of you who are football fans and are
Sorry,
relating
guys.
to what
No,
Paige
it works so
Benoit
they
is
know you're
going
not
through,
lying.
and relating to what Paige Benoit is going through, please follow us. One Word Football. It is our football discussion page on Facebook. You can find it in the wrestling discussion page as well.
If you want to cry about your draft picks, but we don't really care. I don't really care because AEW had an amazing event on Saturday that I cannot wait to talk about. So can we get into that, Sonny?
All right, let's get to it.
Yes.
So let's start off with the 21-woman casino battle royal. Woo! That was amazing.
That was an adrenaline for a pre-show. That match was so fire, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even explain. Like, the people who surprised us, the people who came. Okay, we'll go.
Okay. So
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
start
I'm excited.
Let's start off with who was your favorite person to come out?
Oh, I have to pick one.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be Mercedes Martinez, our Joker wild card. Was it Joker card? What
Joker
they call
card.
it?
Yeah.
Joker card. That Joker card was amazing. I might have cried a little bit. It's nobody's business. I do what I want. But oh my God, like, and then to have Britt Baker eliminate her, I don't even want to get into it. We'll start from the beginning. All right.
Can I just say
What?
I loved the whole battle royal and everything, but it just kept on making me think about going to a casino.
Oh yeah, we know you got problems.
You
I'm
got
really
gambling
glad.
problems,
Yeah,
Sonny.
I'm glad that this whole casino gambling like theme might be over because they were all in, double or nothing, and now all out. You can't go back in, can you?
Eh,
Or you go to a new table?
No, you can keep going all out.
no, you can continue to buy in.
Oh, could that be the new one? Buy in?
You just gotta go. Well, that's the pre-show, the buy-in.
Oh, I can't. I don't know gambling. How does this work? Is one gonna be called stay?
How it works is basically you lose all your money, then you go back to the ATM and then pay $6 to take your money out, and then
And then you lose more money.
And then you go
Six?
back in, and you're all in.
Yeah.
$6.
ATM fees at a casino they're mad.
Yeah. The worst ATMs are casinos and strip clubs.
Oh yeah, strip
I
clubs
had
is
an
even worse.
$8 fee at Sin City a few years back.
Excuse
This
me,
2012.
Pacha had a $16 fee.
That's ridiculous.
Holla at me,
That's
okay?
true.
But
But it was just
Kind of was a strip club in a way when you think about it. Stay there long enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit you
Sasha?
not, there was one time I stayed there and I accidentally didn't leave till like 9 a.m. Oh my god.
accidentally.
There's
Yeah.
weirdos
Go do your
everywhere.
draft. Nobody asked
Sorry.
him.
Allegedly.
Nobody asked him. Go do your draft, bro.
So yeah, let's break down this battle royal. This battle royal was amazing. And so many talented women that came out. There was only about 11 that were announced in advance.
Just the way they organized
Yes.
it. My brain just couldn't get, it was so much amazing like information because you had the clubs, the diamonds, the spades, the hearts, and the joker. Like, what?
Yeah.
You guys are geniuses, and they came out in groups, which was fire because I feel like when you're waiting for one person to come out like
Yeah.
continuously, that can get a little drab. So like to switch it up like this, I was like, all right, let's fucking go. I'm in. Let's go with
Would you
it.
say you were all in?
I was all
Wow.
in. I was definitely all in.
All right.
But the winner of this Battle Casino Royal, Nyla Rose, she had 10 eliminations. 10.
and
insane.
that's a lot considering there was only 21 women in the match.
You took
For
out
real.
half the women.
I mean, it's not like Royal Rumble where it's like 30 participants and like I think the person is what Kane or even Roman. They've eliminated 6 or 7.
Oh,
no,
Roman.
you got rid of 10, half the
10.
fucking match.
Excuse my language. She got rid of 10 bitches. Like, she had them flying. And then, like, I'm watching, and, like, the first group, I was like, all right, cool. I see we have, like, Nyla's dominating. And I was like, but something's going to happen. I felt like Brandy was going to come out and fuck it up.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
No.
She didn't. Brandy was just like, just kidding. I'm just looking cute.
Don't forget Evilise. You can't do that.
Oh, we didn't get to Evilise yet. She's a spade. We're
I thought you
still
said
on the-
Brandy. You said Brandy Rose. Did you not?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was. I would have put my glasses back on. But so for your diamonds, you had who? You had Penelope. You had Sadie. You had Big Swole, who I'm a personal fan of.
Of course.
You had Britt Baker,
That
who
for the spades.
was Beija's favorite.
Oh, that's right.
Who?
That was your pick, right?
Britt Baker, it was
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my favorite. She was close, super close.
She was eliminated by 2 people, so that
I want to
means.
give a quick shout out to Shaza McKenzie. We did see her at the Shimmer show, and I saw a nice Instagram post about she was almost giving up on wrestling. She was completely broke, living out of a car, like didn't know what to do, and she was embarrassed about coming back to Australia because she didn't feel successful. Lucky enough, AEW contacted her and gave her a second chance with this with this match.
Oh, that's
All
so
Out.
fire.
it's
I didn't
really
even
good for
know
her.
that.
Really, really happy for Shazza McKenzie.
Good for
There's a
her.
lot of stories of the women that were in this match, and it's good to see what AEW did with
Real women.
exactly real women that put them on a plateau.
Real women.
Yeah, real women who can wrestle.
Wrestle.
Who are actually fire at wrestling. I don't think there was like no one that's like a model or an actress or anything like that.
Actually, you're wrong on that one.
Who?
Awesome Kong.
Oh, stop! No, she was a wrestler first. Damn
yeah,
it.
but she's a pretty good actor. Though.
No, she's an amazing actress, and she deserves all the damn
Exactly,
awards.
exactly.
And she came out with the Spades, which was with Brandy, Bea, your girl Eva Lee,
Yep.
and Tennille
Tennille
Dashwood.
a.k.a. Emma.
Yo, I couldn't even stop my body from going, Evelina!
Big shout out to Awesome Kong. We did watch Glow. We finished watching that. She
Yes,
was amazing.
my welfare queen was fire.
Amazing as welfare queen.
Oh my God, she was so good. It was just so good. Like there was just so much emotion, and this is still the pre-show,
Pre-show,
that we're
yes.
talking about. Just the pre-show.
That's the shit that's so crazy. It's like you can get exhausted cheering on a pre-show.
I cried, but
Yeah.
you know we'll talk about it. Then we had our hearts, which was Allie, Nicole, Teal Piper, ODB, and Jazz.
I like that.
Yo.
Yeah, that was
Jazz, fire. ODB is like the PCO of women's wrestlers, it looked like to me.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll
Yeah,
allow it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
PCO's
Sunny. I'll
if you
allow
ever
it.
watch PCO, he's amazing. And she looked amazing, ODB.
And it's crazy because I want to say Awesome Kong. I thought Awesome Kong was going to be the one to have the most eliminations.
yeah.
You would think.
Yeah,
but
I thought that was
it-
going to be like the shining star of Puerto Rico. No, the shining star of the match.
We'll get to that later. But yo,
I think Epico just won like a title in Puerto Rico too, so shout out
Oh,
to them.
really?
yeah, all right, cool.
They just keep getting more fire the more we talk about them. I'm like, yes, I love y'all.
And then that leads us to the joke.
The Joker, and it was
Joker.
Mercedes Martinez.
Now, do you guys realize
Yeah.
that when
She's
she
a nurse.
came out, when Miss Mercedes Martinez came out, I'm pretty sure everybody thought, oh shit, she's gonna win.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm a little disappointed she didn't win because then I would have guessed right for that match.
Yes.
Because I said, you know what, the winner is gonna be someone that hasn't even been announced yet.
Yeah.
But-
You felt so close at the viewing party. He was like, yes, it's Mercedes. She's going to win. She wasn't announced. It's fucking lit. And then I was like, baby girl just got eliminated.
Like,
We're
Yeah,
doomed.
damn.
and that's
We're
why-
so doomed.
That's why I was like, shout out to my boys Aaron and Nooney who came through. I was like, yeah, I'll take that shot now.
Yeah. Honestly. And then Britt Baker eliminated her, which I guess is cool or whatever. But, like, I was mad.
Yeah.
I was mad. But I'm not mad at Nyla Rose winning. I think she deserves it. She went through it. I think whoever's writing these matches is a freaking genius.
It's still the pre-show.
But, yeah, it's still,
It's
the,
still
pre-show.
the pre-show.
But these women held it down, and they gave you a match that you cared about. It wasn't like hair pulling. It wasn't like a lot of, how dare you? Did you pull my hair? Like, it was fucking wrestling. It was wrestling.
It made you really amped for the whole
It
night.
made you pay attention.
Yeah.
It made you pay attention and open your eyes and be like, holy shit, like, these are women wrestlers.
That have done their thing.
They did it, and they did it well. God damn it, they were so good. Still, the pre-show. So, for the next
Yes.
match of the pre-show,
Just
Private
at the
Party
Yo, they got it.
defeated Angelico and Jack Evans. And yo, that was a pretty dope match.
I
Yo.
missed the beginning of it. I was still crying because of Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, you
I
were
couldn't
mess.
see,
Yeah, you were
but
mess.
I heard everybody cheering.
Private Party, they're still a bit green in the ring, as you could
Yeah.
all tell, but they are fantastic in their chemistry. That little Hurricane Rada to like a cutter is just amazing off the top rope. I love Angelico and Jack Evans. They are fantastic. Angelico is amazing, especially if you watched Lucha Underground back in the day.
Yeah.
Just all around great match, great tag teams. I mean, it's safe to say AEW has the best tag team division in all of wrestling. They're about they're about 8 teams deep
but
of
you
guys
know
who
what?
can be champions in WWE.
Let's say this. They had just about the best tag team division at this point of the card.
Yeah.
So let's continue. Because your prior statement, I'm going to entirely agree with when we get to it. So that takes us to
And the six-man tag team match.
Oh yeah.
You had SoCal Uncensored.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I know you like saying the names.
Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky.
And they defeated the Jurassic Express.
This is the worst place I've ever been to.
Jungle Boy.
Luchasaurus and Marcos. Can I just tell you, Luchasaurus is going to be a world champion?
Yeah. Has to be.
I just want to let
I
y'all
think
know.
you said it, but I couldn't hear you because of all the wine.
He's going to be a goddamn world
My
champion.
ears were
That man, when he got that hot tag, didn't even swing a punch.
No.
He legit just kicked everyone into just the greatest ways possible. I was just like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I want this guy everywhere. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Take my money for his merch.
Take my Wednesdays. Take my Wednesdays. By the Casino Battle Royale, I was already like, all right, every Wednesday, tuning in, heard you. Say less. You don't have to bully me. And by this match, I was like, all right, you're bullying me. I get it. It's fire. I'm going to watch. Like, cool.
And when we get to the next match, it's like, all right, stop.
Chill out,
That
relax,
was when
relax.
Pac defeated Kenny Omega in an amazing match.
By referee stoppage, bro. Like,
The match was so
what?
fire. The match was so fire that they had to. The ref was like, "Fuck this, no, no more."
Make it stop. Make
Chill
it
out,
stop.
chill out.
Hold
Chill
on.
out.
You got too much dip in your chip.
Chill out, chill out.
Oh my! I just
Like, yo,
bro.
no, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone. You done enough, you done enough.
I mean, I said it though. I was right though, right? Kenny Omega was not gonna win. No, I think I said Kenny Omega. Damn it!
Yeah, you said Kenny Omega.
Damn it.
I think Beige Benoit said Pac.
Damn
I
it!
did say Pac.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, Kenny Omega stands on his own two feet already, and I
Yeah.
feel like there's so many people when Pac came out at the viewing party that were like Neville, and I
yeah.
was like, oh nah, y'all rude. That is
But
not that man's name
There
anymore.
was a point in that match, and I believe it was when Pac did a, forgot the move he did, but he basically did a backflip off the top rope onto Kenny Omega on the floor, and his legs hit the guardrail.
Oh
And-
yeah.
And all you heard was a loud sound of the guardrail.
It went
Oh
clink.
my god.
Ooh.
And I remember I was standing next to Beige, and I just went, "Oh fuck!"
His shins.
Yeah, all you heard is Sonny go, his shins, because
Yeah.
That's what old men care about. They're like,
His
oh, his
shins.
shins, not my shins.
Correction, it was knees. And
No, he
yeah,
hit his
it was his shins.
It was his
His
shins.
shins.
Honestly,
Bow.
I thought he hit his knees on them shins.
No, his shin
Like-
landed like. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not as bad. 'Cause I thought
No,
he-
that's worse. I feel like that hurts.
That
I feel like
hurts
my knee could
more.
take it.
No,
My shins can't take
I
that.
felt like
Please
his.
take it.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I don't want to go home.
Ooh.
Help.
Yeah, we
That
don't need to
help.
know about what her knees can take.
No, God, please make it stop.
Yeah,
This is
give it up
Got
to
3 holes.
no. This is my wrestling dad. Make it stop,
then we had the Cracker Barrel clash.
bro. I still
love
don't know
it.
what a Cracker Barrel match is,
I don't
but
know.
give me more.
Them crackers are fighting. That much.
They sure were fighting, putting thumbtacks in Homeboy's mouth.
Yo, the thumbtack. It was just unnecessary because I've never gone to Cracker Barrel and had thumbtacks on my plate. I just want to, just
So
say
you really
that.
haven't been to the one in Baltimore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
Baltimore is the worst town I've ever been to. Shouts
I'm
to SoCal.
still unclear as to what a Cracker Barrel match is, but it was fire.
I liked it.
It was so fire.
Let's
And,
give a
and,
let's,
and
let's
pretty brutal.
give a quick shout out to Darby Allin literally killing himself again in another match for
For real.
AEW. That man might not make it to October.
You know what?
They have health insurance.
This is true. So
They're
he could-
fine.
He'll make
He's
it
fine.
to October.
You know, during this match, we had Ron Simmons hosting our all-day viewing party.
Humble brag.
Yeah, it was called. It was called. Damn, I like wrestling.
Damn.
Because you gotta really like wrestling that much to be there. Like I was there, 11 hours?
Yeah.
Uh,
Who's counting?
Yeah. But he was watching this match and he was just kind of like puzzled by some of the shit that was going on in that ring.
He's like, what the hell going on? This ain't even building no match. They're just trying to get just trying to get the crowd going and whatnot.
No, he said.
Wow, Ron.
No.
that was
Damn.
That
He
was Ron.
said, you could tell they used to do that in their backyards.
And then
You know.
and then you had Bates saying, well, they were kind of like background backyard
That is
wrestling.
not how I sound. My balls dropped. I got a much deeper voice than that. So.
They didn't drop at that point because you were like, I'm sitting next to Ron Simmons.
Whoa, I'm not like other members of the Wrestling team.
You were
going
like,
crazy.
damn.
You're like, damn.
Damn, I like wrestling too.
I like wrestling.
No.
Damn, I like you, Ron.
No, all you kept telling Ron Simmons was like, every time I try to take a picture with him, get away from her. Why y'all cheek to cheek?
Yeah.
Why y'all,
What's going on?
and what you gonna do? You gonna press Ron Simmons?
I fight his old ass,
He
so.
kept his cheek right the fuck there. It was like, do something. And it was like, do something. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. I'm sorry.
But that was actually a really fire match. And then we saw them at Evolve, didn't we?
We did see Darby Allin at Evolve. We didn't see Janela or Havoc, but we did see Darby
We saw Darby Allin, but he was a tag team at that point.
No, he was fighting his tag team partner.
Oh, that's what it was.
that's
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, and they were both painted. So that's why I was like, hey, I know that guy.
And you know, that led into the next match, which was the Dark Order
I was right.
Evil Uno.
defeating Best Friends. And Tyra, no, you were wrong.
Chuck
Damn it,
E.
I said best friends? No, I said the Dark Order because
No,
my
no.
boyfriend's black.
I said
No.
Dark Order.
No, he said Dark Order, and you and I said Best
It's because,
Friends.
it's
Damn
because they're
it.
trying really hard to make the Dark Order like a heel group faction. The problem is the crowd just isn't loving it yet, and they're not buying in yet, even though they were at All Out. But it's fine. It's cool.
They're all out on it.
They are all out
Yeah,
on
they're
it.
all out on it. They cashed out. They were like,
And
no. It'll get there though. I feel like they're gonna be something like when it comes to like the actual Wednesday night shows and stuff.
Well, first, it's Wednesday, and two,
Oh,
the best friends.
this bitch.
Welcome back.
You're alive.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for
All
thinking.
right. I think for the best friends, they already have a great gimmick, so they didn't need a win. So I felt like they weren't going to win anyways because they were going to go over anyway. So
I
it
know,
didn't
but it's the
matter.
same thing like with Kenny and stuff like that. It's like they don't need to win, but it'd be nice. It was
Yeah.
like the last pay-per-view before the show started, but like I get it.
It's too early. It's too early.
Yeah, but then same could be said for the last match of the night. But we'll get to that
We'll
later.
get to that
Yeah,
later.
exactly.
We'll get to that later.
So then after that, we had Rio taking out Hikaru Shida.
It was a good one.
I think that was the best that you've pronounced it so far.
Yeah,
Very
sure,
fun.
that's
You're getting
right.
better.
I
He's
did-
getting
I-
better.
Riho versus Hikaru Shida.
Yeah, he's
I-
there. He
yeah.
says it very like with sazón. Hikaru.
Hikaru Shida.
Yeah. He's like, hey
Like
girl, come
Asuka.
on. Yeah.
Asuka.
But yeah, that was another great match.
And Riho has to face Nyla Rose now.
Exactly. Which we were kind of surprised that Rio was the one that won.
Yeah, same. I wasn't.
You know, but hey, it is what it
They
is.
know what they're doing. I am not questioning anything that AEW does.
Yeah.
I have no questions for them right now. So far, so good. Keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Keep on trucking. You know what you're doing. I don't got a problem with it.
And that match will be taking place on October 2nd, on Wednesday.
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 Wow, Wednesday is
Wednesday.
really important now with NXT and AEW.
That's how I
You
say it
see?
though when I spell it. Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Exactly.
I kind of sounded out like that myself.
Sounded like a freaking boba, but you know, I got it.
But
You're
we're used to
welcome.
it. So anyway, then we had Cody with MJF defeating Shawn Spears, who was with Tully Blanchard.
Bro.
And we had a nice little appearance by the enforcer, On Anderson.
Yo, when everybody's the pop
Bro.
in the place when like friggin' Arn came out, everybody was like,
Yeah,
"Ah!"
man. Everybody just, I lost my mind. I was like, oh, shit.
It was fun kind of watching that match, especially with Ron Simmons. He was
Yeah.
kind of pinpointing and giving us the storyline of how you're fighting as a heel and face.
Yeah.
And he really gave a good shout out to Cody on how he was telling the story of during that match. That was actually really fun to be a part of.
I felt like we were there having like a master class.
Yes, I was saying, yeah.
Because like he was just dropping jewel
Knowledge.
after
And he
jewel.
was pinpointing what was happening before it even happened.
Yeah.
So it was, like, that man's a genius.
Yeah.
And the whole time squinting. Like
Yep.
trying to see the screen, squinting, and like, oh, see, they doing this right. I was like, oh, he's so cute. Oh my god, he's so cute. I can't even deal. Why are you the cutest little old man? Oh my god, stop. He's
Little
not
man.
little at all.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Hey,
That's
yo.
a big guy, yo.
That's
Oh.
a massive ass
Yo,
dude.
every time like somebody came up to like say hi to him or get like a picture with him, you just saw them like look
Shrink
all the
up.
way up, like, ah,
Yeah.
It's like everyone shrunk the second they got close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I saw a picture of myself when I took a photo, and I was like, yo, my shoulders are getting swallowed by his
All right,
hand.
hold on. I gotta tell you a story about when I went to go to the airport and meet up with him when he arrived. So it's me and Don Devine. We're looking, waiting for him to come down. His plane got delayed a little bit. So then we see this guy coming down, and he's like, "Oh, I think that's him." I'm like, "That little guy?" I'm looking, and he looked like an old little man, just kind of like just walking. But the closer he got, the bigger he got.
Yes.
To the point where he got there, I was just like,
That's called perception, Sonny.
Yes. But it was like he looked like a little old man. But then once he got to us, he kind of stood up a little more straight and took off his hat, and I was like,
Damn.
damn.
If you said anything else, I'm like, you're fired. I'm
You're
firing
fired,
you from
bro.
your own podcast, bro.
Well,
you got to go.
Inside my head, I said, "Coño."
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's sad button in your head, bro.
Yeah.
But that match was fire, and that was wrestling.
Yeah.
That was some wrestling.
Is it bad that I wanted Peyton Royce to come out?
But you will leave him out of this. We are not on that company
we're
right
not
now.
at that point yet.
This is not the
Okay.
company that we're in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop it.
Fine.
Yeah.
At least we could have said Tessa or some shit. Like, where's Tessa?
Peyton Royce is his wife.
No, I'm talking about for Tully Blanchard.
Oh, I was talking
Oh,
about.
we're talking about
Spears.
Sean Spears, yeah.
No. We're not talking about. We're not talking about though. We were talking about Arn, and we were talking about
Oh, wait.
old people.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no. We were talking about old people right now. We went
I know.
Ron, Arn, Tully.
Yeah.
Talking about Sean Spears. We were
I
talking
don't care
about.
about Sean Spears.
I
I don't care about Sean Spears. Don't even care about Sean Spears.
And you know they
got a
can't.
good point.
They can't even be in the audience for these
He don't even
shows.
care about
Yeah,
Sean
no.
Spears.
If you're under contract with WWE, you cannot be at any other wrestling promotion, even in the audience.
That's right.
That must
You-
suck.
You must wait down the block in the hotel and watch it on TV because
Sean
that's not a
Spears don't
thing.
care about Sean Spears because he still do gimmick like Ty Dillinger. So let's move on.
No, it's gonna be hard to shake that off for him.
That 10,
Yeah, that 10
Yeah.
crap.
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it's not a thing. It's
Yeah,
no.
It's gonna be a while.
No.
Yeah, because he came out and people started doing it, and I was like, that's not his name. It's not him. He doesn't own that. He can't do it.
Poor guy.
Moving on, the Lucha Brothers
Oh, man.
defeating the
Christ.
Young Bucks.
Woo!
That
Ciao.
match, possibly one of the most craziest fucking matches I've ever seen.
Yo, that match was
It's
so
up there.
Yeah,
fire.
that's what's that.
But the whole time, I'm like, Phoenix, do not hurt yourself.
Do
No.
not break your neck,
Please,
please.
don't hurt
Don't
yourself.
break
That's
your neck,
all I
I
was
promise.
thinking. And it's from what I saw, everything was fine. I haven't seen any reports. He looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's good. So
I mean, the dude was basically wrestling with a broken leg anyway.
with a broken freaking leg.
Yeah.
That Canadian destroyer off of a ladder
Ladder.
onto
Yo.
a table is one of the sickest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
And they were supposed to do that at Slammiversary a little bit higher. They did something similar, which was kind of dangerous, but that was with the people we're about to discuss. in a
discuss,
moment.
Yeah. No, but let's not take away from this match because this
Yeah,
match is
yeah,
really
yeah,
good. And
yes,
I
yes,
feel like
yes,
the
yes.
Young Bucks, they gave it their all, but we all knew
But
that
don't
they were
they
gonna
always-
lose. We knew they were gonna, like
They
you
don't
need
said,
it.
they
They're
don't
running
need
the
the
company.
No,
win.
they don't need it.
They don't need the win, and I think that's fire that they didn't try to take it. Because you can tell when people are like, no, we have to
No,
win.
yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
But just so you know, supposedly there's a report out that this will be the last time that the AAA Championship will be seen on AEW television at any point in the future.
Well, that makes sense because...
Well, aren't they trying to work with AEW, with AAA as well?
I think so, but I think that they're not gonna have this defended on TV.
Well, yeah, because they don't
Yeah.
have to since they're going to have the tag titles
Yeah,
coming
exactly.
up soon. So that makes sense.
Yeah, and also I feel like it could be confusing for not lazy fans, casual fans.
Exactly.
Casual fans who don't really watch or know anything else, so they'll be like, where the hell did this
The
come
ones
from?
that watch for the big shows, but not the weekly day.
Or the ones that
yeah.
were there, just because of Jericho or something.
Exactly.
Like that
Exactly.
they don't know any better. It can get confusing if you're not really like deep diving into it every week.
That's
on
what
a
happened with
podcast.
Impact.
Just saying.
With Impact, they did that so much that it fucked everything over. Like with Austin Aries.
Yeah.
When he had like so many belts from different companies, it just didn't make any sense at all. So.
It became
they
saturated.
fucked up. Yeah.
And then if he loses
On
one
Wednesday.
and he's not on Impact Television, it's like,
Yes.
so wait, what happened? You lost it?
Yeah.
But we'll get to
Where?
that.
Where?
Where?
When? Who? What? When did it happen? In
When?
Mexico?
Why?
In Mexico, for real.
In Montreal? Like, can y'all, like, tell me? Can you have a Facebook Live post? I don't know. Tell me something. And then at the end of the match, when the Young Bucks lost, you want me to say it?
Take it away,
Go
Tara.
You
ahead.
know what?
Take it away, Tyler.
I have someone who I know loves them so much, more than me, that I know needs to talk about this. So, Ness, take it away.
All right. So at the end of the match, the Young Bucks got fucked up by some two.
It's a great way to put it.
Formerly known. Well, first though, they came out with mask and some.
It was Bill Clinton and JFK,
Yeah, they pulled
the
out.
presidents.
And
Well, one.
One is
one, yeah.
For another one's just dead career. But, yeah.
And they wind up revealing themselves as LAX, Santana, and
Correction.
and Ortiz.
Correction, sir.
Formerly known.
Formerly
as
known.
LAX, Ortiz and Santana.
Yes, and they're now called the what?
PMP.
Yeah, the
Proud and
PMP.
powerful.
Proud and powerful. It's fucking lit. Can't wait. So excited. I cried.
The
I don't
pop
care.
they had was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like the most crazy shit. And the crazy thing about it was when we had Ortiz on the show, we discussed this. And he didn't say a word about it, but we felt like he was going to do it.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, it was
alluded
like,
to it.
It was
Yeah.
like,
So if you go back and listen to our podcast with Ortiz, as you really said, it's really awesome, especially if you like and subscribe to the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast
Episode
on all
88.
platforms. Episode 88 on all platforms. The beauty of it is that we asked him the subtle differences and his friends that deal with either NXT or AEW, and the indicators kind of pointed to them going to AEW because they felt that there was more creative freedom to it. So it's good to see. It's great to see them.
You mean you bullied him into alluding that he was going to AEW and he couldn't say anything
We
else?
didn't bully.
You,
in a
we
way.
just kept
We
that
were
we
just trying
didn't.
to
You
see-
did.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see the subtle differences and maybe sort of navigate where his mind may be heading. We didn't need him to tell us. We just needed to feel like he was telling us.
Beige, don't worry about it. I allow it.
Because guess what? It worked.
I mean,
Because we kept on running that joke for like the next 2 episodes. We're like, well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get all out. whoever signs gonna go all out on their contract.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
did you, as a longtime fan, how did you feel about it?
I almost shit my pants twice.
Oh.
See, what happened
Twice?
was...
Weren't
yeah,
you home?
twice.
Go to the bathroom.
Nah, see,
Watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
It's an easy solution, bro.
I was so starstruck at the fact that... I don't know. I can't even talk
Just to
about
see
it. The
them
last time,
on
yeah,
the big
just-
screen and knowing that you
knowing
spoke
that.
to him and how cool he is and he's such a good guy, knowing that Santana is also amazing and the
Amazing.
things that they do for Puerto Ricans and the things they do for wrestling and, you know, for our representation. New York, the Bronx, like,
Yeah,
what's
clean
the
up
Spanish
all day.
Harlem? Like,
Yep.
come on, we're like represented, so, like people, just normal people from the hood, just being represented. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, and y'all could like find me. I don't care. The Usos could never be that hood and make it look that real.
They're never that
Never.
natural. They're
Never.
never that natural.
Never.
Especially when you came
You're
out
right
in
about
war
that.
paint with all that little dancing and stuff when you first came out as
Facts.
the Usos. So I can't
Yeah.
believe all this now.
Yeah, no, they could never. And I feel like AEW really got the hood boogers, and the hood boogers are in the building, and we are being represented. So I'm
You know
here
what's-
for it.
You know what's
Shout
so
out to
crazy?
the Hood Boogers.
So I was looking at All Elite's All Elite Wrestling's Instagram, and that clip of Santana Ortiz pop coming out had the most views out of all the video clips that they had up there.
I put it on my page.
That says a lot. But
Hell yeah.
but that's when you're sharing. Then you have your own views.
That's what. No.
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
no. If
their
you
views
share,
in the-
if you share the AEW post, which is I put the AEW post on my story.
Yeah.
So I'm sure mad people did that, and everybody just kept clicking, and
Yeah.
so many people who didn't even watch wrestling just saw Puerto Rican headbands. It was like, yo,
Yo.
what's going on over
But
here?
there was a lot of people that went to see who it was. So
That wasn't
I-
even the last match.
And was
so
it-
wait, hold up. Now at this point, I will agree with Bage's earlier comment saying, yes, they have the best tag
They
team
have
division.
They
the
do.
best
They have the
flipping
best.
tag team division in the world right
really
now,
do.
bro. Like, oh my God. And that's not something that people normally care about. They're like,
you could just go down the line and just see it.
they made tag team wrestling fire.
Facts.
Like, and they were like,
Yeah.
you know what? We're just going to take all of you amazing people. We're going to put you in one house.
Yeah.
And if you look and you just kind of read the tea leaves, even from like the last few years, if you just look at what indie wrestling was doing, a lot of the main events were tag matches. Like you look at people like the Lucha Brothers, you look at Proud and Powerful, you look at the Young Bucks, you look at Angelico and Jack Evans, best friends as well when they look at TWG. All of these groups of guys were all tag teams. They were all amazing.
Yeah.
And look at it now. They're bringing together what the world was watching already and just putting it in one place for everyone.
Thank
That's
you.
the smarter way to do it rather than trying to makeshift these sort of tag teams that WWE does. Like, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Tag Team.
Oh, I'm not
Like,
trying to hate on them, though.
I'm just
I don't
not loving
even,
it.
yeah, I don't even care about hating on
Hey,
them. Yeah, don't
we'll
even
get to that.
care.
We'll get-
No
we'll
offense
get
to
to
them, but
that
I'm
later.
just saying, it's like
No, I don't
you
even
have
wanna-
all these natural tag
No, no,
teams,
no, I got
and then
you, I
you
got
got
you.
these guys.
Yeah,
I
no,
got
I
you.
wouldn't even bring them up. Nobody even cares because right now the only thing that matters is AEW.
Yeah.
Like I do that. That's how
We'll
bad
get
it
to-
is.
we'll get to WWE
that's
in a
how.
minute.
That's how like fired up this pay per view got me that I'm just like, yo, am I that person that doesn't give a
For
fuck
real.
about anything else right now? Like,
For
is
real.
it just because?
It was a dope pay-per-view.
Might be.
Whoa, child.
Then we get to the main event.
Ooh.
Chris Jericho defeating Adam Hangman Page to become the first inaugural AEW World Champion.
Fire.
Cool.
Fire. So good. That match was fire. I'm
good.
sorry.
Good
That
match, real
match
good
was
match.
great. It had its own story.
It had highs. It had lows.
It had blood.
The blood.
Blood.
There was color.
It had bubbly.
A bit of bubbly.
Bubbly.
A bit of bubbly.
And I would like to say that I was right. Thank you. That is all. I'm going home now.
So was I.
No, it doesn't matter. I was right. I'm never right when it comes to him. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I was right. But
And Page was wrong.
no, but Adam Page fought hard.
Yeah.
But I do not think Adam Page could do what Jericho has been doing after the fact. To the point that it is Wednesday after this pay-per-view that was on Saturday, and people are still talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Without question.
People are still sharing videos of Jericho. People are still talking about like after the match when he was backstage and stuff like that. And now his title's missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And did it legit get stolen, right? So far, from
I
what
don't
we know so
From
far.
what we know, it's legit.
If
Yeah.
it was legit stolen, you know, Jericho just made the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, man. I don't know if it was like really stolen or not, because if mine was stolen, I don't know if I'd be in a hot
Bro,
tub drinking some bubbly.
Especially
you know?
when you're the inaugural champion. You're
Well,
the very
yeah.
first
I mean, I
champion.
feel it is a word.
I feel like what could have happened is maybe it is real that it was stolen, but they just said, all right, we're just
Fuck it, we're gonna roll with it.
We're going to work it. It's an actual thing that happened, and we're just going to make it a work now.
And I'm pretty sure it will never,
Because guess what?
ever happen again.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's probably, if it is a work, it's smart because it's a storyline that you now can carry on for the month until AEW
Yeah,
arrives.
it's a
And
bridge.
it's not believable. People still shit in Florida. Come
Yeah.
on.
For real.
It's a Florida man stole an AEW inaugural title belt. That
Yeah.
sounds like Florida.
Yeah.
But the stuff that's been coming out of it has been pretty hilarious.
Where was it at again? A Longhorn Steakhouse?
Longhorn
Longhorn.
Steakhouse.
Cody wrote, "Oh, I prefer Outback."
You should've went to Outback. It's true.
Yo, I love me some Outback. I've actually
Yeah,
never
Outback
been
is
to a
pretty good.
Longhorn Steakhouse, and now I know that they're not safe.
Yeah.
They don't got
Gotcha.
security and stuff. Like, nah.
Nah, actually, Longhorn is pretty good though.
Longhorn is fire.
Yeah.
Really? I've never
Longhorn
had
used
it.
to be in Yonkers.
Oh,
They got one in
Yeah.
AC.
damn. Too
There's
bad.
that, you know what? I think there's a Longhorn in Queens.
What, is it worth losing your
Oh,
belt?
there is.
Yeah, by the
Queens-
frack houses, right?
Oh, I was gonna say by Queen Center Mall.
It's Queen Center Mall.
Either way.
Is it worth losing your belt?
Maybe.
Wow, really? That thing is
No,
that
it's not that
fire.
good. It's not that
Oh, I'm like,
If
bro.
he was at Outback, yes. Yes. It's worth losing.
We don't do this often, but I want to hear your ratings on this pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta give it an A minus.
A minus.
Yeah, only because I can't see myself giving it a regular A or A plus. It's just
A.
it's just too it's too high. I felt like this was solid.
Yo, he's that teacher that like you do a really good essay and they're like, I would have gave you an 100, but you like we're not there yet.
You know
Check
what brought
the
me
spelling.
down? You know what brought me down? There was a couple of moments in the Cracker Barrel class
Oh, you love your crackers.
that made me.
With his soup.
Broke Sunny, yes.
With his soup.
Broke Sunny.
With his soup. He likes crackers with his soup. Continue.
that were kind of like missteps that they had, bungles that they had with like some of the gimmicks they were doing.
He just missed the barrel. It's a cylinder.
That's all he did.
It's a cylinder.
No,
it's a cylinder.
Even the
that
private party
rolls.
even Private Party had a couple of missteps,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
fine.
So it wasn't but it was an amazing show nonetheless. So I would give it an A-. How about you, Ness?
I'll give it an A+. They delivered.
Fire.
They
Okay.
they did what they had to do from the pre-show on.
Yeah, that's what most interns should be doing. They should deliver and do what they have to do.
Yeah, I don't even know why you have an intern anymore. He's literally just a person that we can't take the mic away from.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
How about you, Paige? What's your
I'll
grading?
give it a B+.
Okay.
I think there were some really good matches there. I think not the booking, but just the setup of the matches, like the order is kind of weird. Like there's little moments where I was like, eh.
No, because you're still thinking like other wrestling promotions.
No, it's just
no.
It's just it kind of there was moments where it kind of went off rhythm, or not even went off rhythm. There was a moment where there became a lull in the middle of the show,
So you know what?
that was like my only issue, because like once you got to like, I feel like for example the Riho Hikaru Shida match, I felt like that should have switched with Pac and Kenny Omega, because I felt like a hot crowd would have been perfect for the Riho Shida match.
So you
that's my one
you
thing.
gotta understand
It's
too.
not
You
a
don't
big
want
thing,
to
though.
put all the women's matches all the way up there. You already had a women's match for the pre-show, so if they would have had them sooner, it would have been back-to-back women's matches, and then we wouldn't have seen any women for the rest of the night.
But here's the thing, though, and this is before we get to your grade. Something Ron Simmons gave us like a master class on certain things, and one of the most important things he said was about. I had asked him, you know, when competitors are getting ready for a show, are they, because I personally don't feel like competitors in a match aren't really competing against each other. It's scripted. It is a dance. And I feel like it's a dance where you're competing with the other dances going on the card. So are matches competing with other matches for, to see who does really well. And he was like, no. Ain't about that. The show is a show. Everybody has a part to play, from the opening show to the main event. So, in essence, a wrestling show is an ensemble piece where you have one match that's supposed to be a high match, another one to bring everybody down, another one to bring everybody up, another one to keep them at the same pace, and it's produced as an entire show, which is what I think a lot of wrestling fans don't grasp, because they're too quick to bitch about this match and that match, but they don't look at it as an entire show. That's why a lot of pay-per-views are more.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't say anything. That was him.
Are remembered much more fondly later on, because it was like when you look at the whole show, it's like, damn, that shit was actually a pretty good show. But in the initial reaction is bitch on this match, bitch on that match. So
Yeah, I really didn't see a lull. I feel like because people are not invested in Rio and Hikaru, like maybe that's where they could have felt a lull. But there was a lot of people that match meant a lot to, and I think that it's perfectly fine where it was. I feel like Kenny Omega has started enough pay-per-views right now. He didn't need to be on the go-home show, because I'm sure he's going to be a face of them once they get to TNT. And I think they set it up perfectly. And yeah, the Cracker Barrel match could have slowed you down, but there's people who live for that shit.
Did it?
oh yeah.
You know?
Do you think it slowed it down?
It's not that it slowed it down. It was just
He said there's missteps.
There was a lot of missteps with like
It kind of made it a little bit jerky. It was
sloppy.
Yeah.
It was
a lot of moments of setting up the big spot,
and the shit didn't work.
and instead of flowing the way it should have.
Exactly.
It kind of created a bit of a lull to me. I get it, yeah.
It was.
You gotta remember too, right before that, you had 23 minutes of Pac and Omega.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, oh man, you put that right after the SoCal show. It kind of you see how it like messed the rhythm, but it kept going up.
I don't
which is
think it
fine.
messed the rhythm up. I think that they knew that it was going to have all those spots that they had to set up for it. Let people calm down a little bit because they were so hyped from Kenny and Pac. And, like, since they still had that adrenaline running, they just put that Cracker Barrel match there. I don't see a problem with it, honestly. I don't see a problem with any of the pay-per-view.
It's not a terrible problem. It's just one of those little things. It's not anything crazy.
And that's why you gave it a B+.
I give it a B+ for that, but then there was also some matches that had a lot of missteps in it, like the Cracker Barrel match, the Private Party match, the Riho Takira match had some little mishaps there.
But like people aren't perfect though.
I know,
but that's why-
And this is not WWE.
But we're grading it. But we're still
no, I know,
grading
but what's your grading scale that you guys are using? Are you
I'm
using
grading
something that?
everything.
Are you guys using a scale of like a company that just has
I'm
3
not- I'm not-
pay-per-views?
I'm just
Like,
grading everything.
I'm actually starting from an A+. An A+
Yeah.
show would have been a perfect show, and then I'm deducting points based on things that I'm like, damn, that could have been better or that could have been better.
Yeah, B+
and,
is still good.
I mean,
I would have never accepted a B+ in school. That's why I'm like, oh.
A-, B+ is one integer
interchangeable.
off. So
Yeah.
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 How about you, Tyra? What do you think?
No, I would have given it an A. I liked it more than Double or Nothing,
Same.
and I liked it way more than All In. So if I'm on a grading scale that's for this company, for what they're doing and what they're trying to create, I'm not going to be that harsh on them, especially with people who are still getting to know each other, still working with each other, things like that. They might have worked here and there with each other, but now they're going to be on every Wednesday. They're going to be working together all the time. You're not going to have those missteps. So if you're going to like point out every little thing that went wrong for humans, like they're not cyborgs. Like what?
No, but I got that. But the thing is that
yeah.
let's say we would give it an A, and then their next show is damn near perfect, and
What are you grading
the
then?
the highest we could go is A+. Meanwhile, we feel like it's 5 times better than this show.
But it's never going to be perfect.
Yeah, and then it's just
But
not
they're-
everything's going to be perfect, which
No,
is
but
why
exactly.
you can't give it I can't give it a perfect score. Like
Exactly.
even certain camera shots, there were certain moments where like there was a big spot going on, and the camera would go another direction. I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed what happened in the ring. Like there were just it's very little things that add up,
But I'm like,
but it's not.
Yeah,
Understand,
but
it's
it's
an
still
A-.
not.
no,
a
I know,
terrible
I know.
show.
Like, I don't really care about the grades, but like, you guys are like nitpicking now. And I'm
Yeah.
like, camera shots, like, this is new.
goal.
Still.
Those are still the same. Like,
Yeah.
those are still the same problems that WWE has. If I'm gonna compare it to another company,
I'm not though, but okay.
No, I'm just saying if I'm gonna compare it to another company, those are the same mistakes that WWE has, and sometimes WWE makes the same mistakes as how they book their matches
but
too.
I'm not thinking about them.
You always gotta remember.
I'm
Hey,
just
but- okay,
saying
so look
overall,
at it like this.
it's
If
those
you're watching a
issues.
basketball game, doesn't matter what level of play it is, you can still judge it the way you're gonna judge it.
Yeah, and that's fine. Y'all have your opinions, but I really enjoyed the pay-per-view,
I know,
and I
I enjoyed it
didn't.
too.
I didn't think there was a lull. I didn't think there was any like that. I think it was like a really good pay-per-view. But that's my opinion, and if you guys didn't like it, that's fine.
The goal was.
No
That's
one
not saying
didn't
we
But I'm
like
saying if you
it.
didn't like, there's pieces that you didn't like and
Yeah,
stuff like
that-
that. Like,
Yeah, but I think you're looking at
no way to
what
win,
we're
bro.
grading.
There's no way
yeah,
to win. There's no way to
like,
win,
it's
bro.
fine,
There's
but
no
it's
way to win.
fine.
No, I just feel like
oh my God.
you're looking at how we're grading it as something
As a negative.
as a big negative, and it's really not. It's more just
No, I
little-
wasn't even saying the
little-
grades. I'm saying like the little things that the people
No, but
did
thing-
and the
but
camera
but
shot.
here-
And I'm saying
here-
that's
here-
fine.
But here's the great thing about it. We noticed it.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they noticed it too. Which
And they'll
means
fix it.
They're gonna fix it,
yeah,
and it's gonna get better.
yeah.
Which is what I said because they're not on every week.
But
Like,
but you can't
Yeah,
get what-
this is their
exactly.
third pay-per-view, and they have
Yeah.
how many big gaps in between each? Like,
Yeah.
for what they're doing and what they have done, that's an A. When they get better, you grade them a little harsher.
We're
Right
giving them
now,
the A for effort. We're giving them
Yeah.
the grade on based
On what I just saw.
On
Yeah.
what we just saw, though.
yeah.
okay, and that's fine.
Got it. She gave us the women's. That's fine.
Yeah, like, where y'all?
Damn.
What you want me to be like?
They're
Oh,
working
yeah.
hard out there,
I'm
guys.
gonna see it the way you
the
guys
dance
are.
for everything.
Okay, I'm
Sleep on the
gonna.
couch.
I'm gonna see it. Yeah. I'm gonna see it like you guys
Yo,
see it, and I'm gonna say
babes,
the same
Everyone
thing.
gets
sorry,
a medal.
bro.
Everyone gets a medal.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Suck my dick. Honestly.
Everybody gets a participation.
All wrestlers
certificate.
tried hard. All wrestlers tried hard.
You wrestle?
I do. I wrestle
Do you have missteps when you're setting up ladders and shit?
Yup.
If you could do it, that's what I see. I can't do that shit, so I give them an A.
Or setting
I
up
know
ladders?
I can't. Yeah, I know I can't set up a ladder and jump the fuck
Yo,
off
you
of
can
it.
barely set up
Bro.
a table, man.
Exactly. So why the fuck am I gonna judge somebody who does that better than me like that? Like,
Drop
nah,
your vape pen.
I didn't.
Yo, Pour that glass of water without spilling it.
I will pour it all over this table right now.
By accident.
Yeah, huh? But I like her, and I don't want her to have to clean up, so it's fine.
All right. So, as a complete consensus, basically,
Yeah, I'm going home.
We're done with the podcast.
We had shut up. We had an amazing,
amazing weekend, amazing Saturday.
Yeah.
At Jack Dempsey's on 33rd Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.
I'm still tired from the weekend. I'm not in sync yet. But yeah, it was amazing. Thank you to everyone that came out. Again, shout out to ProWrestling.net, to Nick Perkins for coming through and hanging out with us as well, and asking us some questions. That was cool. That was fun. And again, to Ron Simmons for joining us, and to Don Devine, Frank, and Daul, thank you for coming out. And let's move on. So we're going to briefly touch on what happened Monday and Tuesday.
The week that was.
Exactly.
In wrestling.
So, Raw. Favorite parts from Raw? Anybody?
The Ricochet Samoa Joe match was cool, and the double pinfall thing. It was a little weird, wonky. All of a sudden, you got like a review tape and VAR, like you're a soccer game or something. Like I don't understand.
I like that, but I also like the opening when we had Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins get beat down.
Oh, that was
by
so good.
Not only the OC, but you had Dolph Ziggler and
Bobby Roode.
and
Robert
Roode. I'm saying his name right.
Robert Roode. So you had the OC and Rudolph, the Red Nose tag team.
Yeah, they beat the shit
Yeah,
out
they
of
beat
them.
They did. It was one of those old school factions coming together to beat them up. It was remember like in the old Attitude Era where it was like the Ministry and the corporation coming together to beat up Stone Cold.
Yeah.
It gave me vibes like that. So that was actually pretty fun.
And you know what? I'm feeling really good about Braun Strowman because I've never seen him show this level of vulnerability to the point where I'm like, okay, he's kind of getting it. Because you gotta let yourself get beat the fuck up before you could be the
and they're doing it the right way with not just these extreme feats of him getting thrown into a truck or something where it's just insane. It's this meaningful. He's getting jumped by multiple people, so in real life you get beat up, and that's just how it was, and that's smart storytelling with Braun Strowman there. I like it.
They're making him human.
Yeah.
I just don't believe AJ being a heel. Y'all marketed him as a good guy for so
I love
long, and it's good. He's good at it, but they tried so long to make kids love him and all of that, and it's all of a sudden y'all want to be the OC. Y'all could have been this for the longest. We could have been had this.
Balor.
Now he's not. Now he's wearing red. He's not blue anymore. Okay, cool.
I love it. It gives me old Japan.
Well, we got
Styles vibes.
Yeah. Then we had.
You're gonna agree with me before the night is over. One time. One time.
Another bright spot of the night was Sasha Banks coming out.
She looked like she was gonna cry the whole time. She was trying to speak and her voice was cracking. She was nervous, and I was like, she's going through something. I don't know.
Hopefully a divorce.
You know
For real.
son.
For real.
Why?
You know what?
She could do better. For real.
She has a husband.
Get a new husband.
Do better how?
Nez.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, y'all rude.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's like somebody telling your girlfriend she could do better.
Well, if Nez could get
If Sasha Banks, if I could get Sasha Banks, fuck it.
Hopefully she's not listening to this episode.
Yo, honestly, that
I
was
love you.
dumb.
Yeah. Now you say you love her.
We're just
Yeah.
playing heels.
Pendejo.
Honestly.
I'm just playing a heel.
But,
don't worry
her
about
coming
it.
out, Sasha Banks coming out was a highlight of my night.
And then Natalia ruined it.
No. Her coming out was a highlight of my night. The way she looked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Allison.
Yeah. Nope.
Is that the kind of podcast we're on now?
Yeah, she won't listen to this. I'll make sure. No, we didn't record tonight.
I can just screen record the podcast and send it to her on Facebook Messenger. It's fine.
Oh my God.
So then, Viking Raiders took on some real cocky local competellsworth.
One of
They
them
were
was
talking a lot of
great match.
shit.
One of them looked like Kevin a little bit. It was a little weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Another one looked like Ellsworth. Yeah.
Oh God. We'll get to that.
Yeah. But then another thing that happened was Baron Corbin. I appreciate the fact that they made Cedric Alexander look strong because they beat the shit out of him backstage. The OC did. So it was like he came to the ring.
And what was the reason for that?
I have no idea.
Because they're the OC.
At least they did it
Kind of
diminished.
liked it. Just
Yeah.
very
It
busy.
looked like a hate crime. Like,
Oh, no,
they
it
need to
definitely was
not.
a hate crime.
They
That's
need to
fine.
not.
No, that shit was
Because
definitely
y'all got
a
no
crime.
reason to beat up this black guy.
There's
Like,
two skinheads and one white.
And it doesn't help that they're wearing red.
It was like two skinheads and a Proud Boy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
OC could have said MAGA.
yeah, I was like, what was the point of this?
I mean,
was
they're
like,
already wearing red.
So, are y'all gonna tell me that Baron Corbin is the one leading the OC and he told them to beat him up before the match?
No.
Baron Corbin can't even
So-
lead ratings. There's no way he's going to
Facts.
lead the OC.
You'd be surprised what WWE would do.
Yeah, flood their ratings. I
And
get
then
it.
he might be the king of the ring.
Yep.
So Baron Corbin has progressed to the semifinals.
Cool.
And, and then we had Ricochet and Samoa Joe, like you were saying.
So Ricochet and Samoa Joe actually had a really good match, but it then ended up in a double pinfall. So now it's going to be a triple threat match in the semifinals with Ricochet, Samoa Joe, and Baron Corbin
Yes.
in the match next week on Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Winner goes to the finals, the King of the Ring, and Clash of Champions.
that happened. And it will be a match. But yo,
Yeah. They were solid competitive. And they had a match.
Bray Wyatt, his Firefly Funhouse was fucking fire. I don't know. That was like one of my favorite ones out of all time, especially with the Demon Vince coming out and him giving it, and he just had the water.
It was like feeding him money, right?
Yeah, he was feeding him money.
Yeah.
He was like, "Look what I made," and he gives him the money. He goes away. That shit was fire. Did you like that, Tara?
No, I don't watch any segments with Bray Wyatt now. He can't be trusted. Because he likes to do that screen pop where
Yeah.
he'll be talking and then you'll see the Fiend mask, so I don't even pay attention. I was playing Pokemon Go.
She was.
She's
I
such
can
a-
confirm.
She's such a
Yo, I
3-year-old.
honestly like blocked it out of my brain. Like I know it was on the screen, but I was not looking. Like, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm pussy. I don't care.
It's okay.
Y'all can come up and talk to me about it. Be like, yep, I'm pussy, and keep it going. I'll still beat your ass.
From the Bronx, huh?
Yeah, seriously.
So many jokes there. I'm gonna leave it alone. So moving on, then we had The Miz defeating Cesaro after his brief appearance at NXT UK Takeover Cardiff.
Cool.
And I'm digging Cesaro's new entrance.
Cesaro had to get defeated. He's been on a plane for how many hours? He's swollen. He's tired.
Yeah.
Like, if he would have won that match, I'd be like, all right, y'all lying. Like,
You really gonna beat the Miz with all that jet lag?
come on.
Like, come on now.
You know you think it's tomorrow.
And then
And then that leads us to the main event, which I was here for.
a championship showcase, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the fuck they want to call it. It was
Becky Lynch and Bayley versus the women's tag team champions, Alexa Bliss and
Yeah.
Nikki Cross, right?
But the match took a backseat to what happened at the end of the night, where Bayley basically turned.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
Bailey turned heel, and she still looked nice doing it. Like,
Yeah,
you could
for
tell,
real.
like, she was hitting her with the chair, and she's like, I don't want to do this. I'm doing this for your own good. I'm
I'm a bad
sorry.
guy."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Every time she hit her, it was, I apologize. I
yeah,
apologize. I
I'm
apologize.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, did it hurt?
You ever been hugged with a chair? Like,
I'll hug you later. I'll hug you later.
She should do that.
yeah, I
She should
don't
say that.
Oh.
For
She's
real.
not.
Go to a chair. Like,
Probably not.
I like that thought.
Bailey,
My opinion.
I'm rooting for you, Bailey. Something's gotta happen. Something's gotta change it up. Like,
Yeah,
they must have been like, yo, these balloons aren't launching right when you come out for your entrance. We don't know what else to do.
Her response,
Change it up.
Her response is like tepid at best now when she was a
But-
champion.
You know what? Speaking of those balloons that Tara just brought up, I feel like now let's go on to SmackDown. At the beginning of SmackDown, I felt like that was the first time in a long time I saw those balloons pop up.
Well, remember when we went to Prudential Center, like 3 of them didn't come up.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
they would just like pull them out the way, like never happened. Never happened. Like, never happened.
Yeah, yeah. And on SmackDown, she was basically, talking about how she's being loyal to Sasha. And then,
Why can't someone just be their own person in the women's division?
Yeah.
Like, it's very cliquey. It's very like, oh my God, I'm back with you, Sasha. Like, let's be mean together now. Like, girl,
Yeah.
stop. Please stop. Lord
And-
Jesus, make it stop.
and Charlotte came out, and then Sasha came out, and they beat the shit out of
Charlotte.
Charlotte
Damn, that's
with a
like,
chair. They
That's-
hugged her with a chair.
oh,
I feel like, honestly, everything that they're doing right now is just leading up to a fatal 4-way between all 4 of these ladies next year or at the very next big show, depending on the traction they get.
I still don't
What
care.
do
Like a
you
Royal
mean,
Rumble,
like with
perhaps?
Becky?
Yeah, with maybe at
Well, would it be Survivor Series? Because they always do like the SmackDown versus Raw champion.
yeah, but they may change that up. And thing is that would be a big name card to do.
How long has it been? Has it been since they had their match at NXT?
It's
That
been
all 4 of
like
them
3
came out and left.
It's like 3-4 years now.
maybe even close to 5.
Yeah, so I think maybe when it gets to like the 5-year anniversary, that they'll probably like do something else like that again, because it works when all 4 of them together.
Oh yeah,
It works very well.
I remember the
Yeah.
first time I watched NXT out, and I think I told this story before. I was out getting dinner. I'm sitting at the bar waiting for the food to come, and I started watching NXT on my phone, and it was that match, that fatal 4-way between all 4 of those talented women, and I literally forgot that my food was brought to me like 10 minutes before.
Yeah, you never forget about food.
Yeah, so for me to forget that I have food already there, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it shit was an amazing match. So, but we'll see what happens.
Well, and Becky did say something along the lines like, when all 4 of us started together, you 3 were pushed to the top and I was pushed to the side like I was nobody. So they're coming back around. We're gonna go full circle real soon with these girls.
definitely.
Yeah.
Very soon.
I still don't care.
I thought you were just about to leave your girlfriend for Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Bailey.
Oh, I'm talking about all 4 of them.
Oh, I still don't care.
Like, what?
And that is why he's the intern. Moving on, Elias defeating Ali in the King of the Ring quarterfinals. I was really surprised to see Elias play like the bruiser role. Like he was doing shit that Braun used to do, where he got chopped in the chest and was like brushed it off,
Ate it.
ate it like nothing.
This from Ali. He's like 2 feet tall.
Still, he's not the bruiser like that.
But no, but if there's like a big old dude and you have like these 205 Live guys come, like there's not
The
gonna
ones that you refer
like
to as the baby.
the babies. If the babies come and try to fight these monsters, like there's not gonna hurt. Like it's like when you fight the guy with all the arms in Mortal Kombat and you have like a really tiny fighter and it's just not working for you because you need a bigger fighter. It just doesn't work because they're gonna eat them things like Elias did.
Point taken. Moving on, Fire and Desire defeating
Oh,
Alexa
brother.
Bliss and Nikki Cross, or as some people like to call, Bliss Cross.
Oh my God.
Make it stop.
Who says that?
This is the one tag team that still doesn't make any sense to me. I'm still watching them, but I'm noticing Alexa's not doing that. Like it's all about me thing
Yeah.
yet. So I don't know if she's actually cooperating with something or.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of like in a holding pattern before they get a good storyline to latch onto.
Yeah, because I really don't know where Mandy and Sonya came from, but I'll take it. I love seeing Sonya, so I really don't care. But
I like seeing Mandy. Fuck, Mandy.
Wow, this guy.
really, Mandy?
Mandy.
Anyway, moving on. Randy
You have
Orton.
generic taste, sir. Very generic. Corey Graves, sit down.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Randy
Wow.
Orton and the Revival performed a hate crime on Kofi Kingston. Damn, there was a
Again.
lot of hate crimes this
A
week.
lot of hate crime.
Yeah.
Wow.
I say it all the time, and y'all are like, no, I don't do that. I'm like, okay,
Who
cool.
directed these shows?
Well,
Trump?
you know.
Jesus.
Nah, actually, you know what? I really like the way Randy Orton and the Revival look
Ooh.
together.
They
do.
click.
They
They look
click.
great.
They
I mean,
click.
it's Randy and the
They-
Revival.
They look like some
They're
Proud
not
Boys.
stupid.
Nah.
All of a sudden, now WWE's finally getting the clicks that Beige has been asking for a while.
yeah.
Oh, I wonder why. What's lighting a fire under their ass to actually make shit like this happen?
Sure.
Whatever.
AEW.
Then the next surprising match, the next match was surprising, which was Chad Gable defeating Andrade.
I called it.
So now you're burying the Mexican after you just beat up the black guy?
Zelina was talking too much. Once Zelina was talking too much, we were
Yeah.
both like, oh, he's losing.
Yeah. we
Oh,
all
he's
said it, dude,
losing.
like, oh,
Once
boy.
she started getting to like Andrade is going to be the king, El Rey, I was like, oh fuck, he lost.
They're making Chad Gable the underdog guy. They're trying to make
Oh.
another like Ali or like Kofi Kingston storyline, but for Chad Gable.
So basically,
But the problem is Chad Gable's boring as shit.
Yeah.
For real.
but it's to get him some,
I give him a rub.
to give him a rub. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of see it as Baron Corbin versus Chad Gable at King of the Ring.
That's what I
God,
said.
I'm not
'Cause
even gonna
both of them need a
watch.
gimmick.
Yeah.
Both of them, because it could be either or. Like both of them need it. Somebody's gonna get it, and
It's gonna be fucking Corbin.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
Corbin.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Corbin.
Let's continue with this.
Ugh.
If they could have, they would have kept him as the GM for a very long time. If people didn't get pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, so I think they just need to put him in a place of power again because that's where they like him.
Yeah, because they don't like ratings, I see. So it's cool.
Of course.
You hate ratings. Literally, every time Baron Corbin has been the main focus of any show, the ratings have plummeted. In the fall it happened, and then in the spring it happened.
Thank you,
Stop
Nielsen.
booking Baron Corbin.
Would you strip Kofi of his title then?
For what?
Because he's like the lowest rated.
Well, that also goes to storyline.
Champion as well.
It comes to more storyline with Kofi Kingston because
Yeah.
even then it doesn't really work as much. It's just coincidental and it does suck. And
Yeah.
you can kind of criticize Kofi in that aspect too. But with Baron, it's literally he was taking over 60% of the show. That's a no-go. That's not good. You have a full hour of seeing Baron Corbin's face. I don't want to see a full minute of Baron Corbin's face, let alone an hour. And that's what they were giving us for like 6 months. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. He gets the wrong heat.
Well, let's talk about some
Things that are good, like
some-
Aleister Black. Yeah.
So Aleister Black defeating Shelton Benjamin.
That was actually a good match.
Quicker than I would have liked because I would like them to have a much longer match, but it was pretty good.
You know what? Wouldn't mind seeing them as a tag team.
I actually want to see more of a feud between them because I thought they did some amazing stuff in that ring.
Remember when they did the Sheamus Cesaro thing where it was like 7 matches?
Yes.
No.
I would
Oh my
like
God.
that with them too.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
I could see that working.
Just
Alright.
saying. Yeah.
Then our next match that we had was Shinsuke Nakamura defeating
Kevin,
some local competitor.
someone who really looked like Kevin.
He
Yeah,
looks so scared.
yeah, he did.
Poor guy.
And then we had R-Truth winning the 24/7 title after a ridiculous, crazy, bunch of roll-ups because we had Bo Dallas won for a minute,
Good for him.
and then Drake Maverick won it back, and then it ended with
R-Truth?
R-Truth.
Good for him.
Yeah,
I like it.
They're still holding on to this B team thing though.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
not going nowhere.
Ooh,
It really needs to. It really needs to go, go, go.
Go.
Yes.
home.
I want to go home.
And then interesting turn of events where we had Eric Rowan decimating both Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan.
Interesting. They're giving Eric Rowan his own character now, finally?
I guess.
Yo, after 11 million years, he's finally not somebody's lackey.
I feel like Luke Harper's going to show up.
I hope so. I miss
Yeah.
Luke Harper.
I feel like that's going to happen at some point. Because he still has to serve some more time in
Yeah, does he have
WWE.
community hours in NXT? Like, that's why I looked at you like, isn't he? He was
Yeah.
exiled, right? They banished him
He's still-
to NXT.
He's
He was
still
trying to
on-
leave, and he's like, "No, you were injured for 6 months. You're gonna stay another 6 months."
Yeah, exactly.
That's just cold-blooded.
That's just jail.
That is.
He's like, meanwhile, the Ginger's getting all the glory over there. Like,
All right, I'll help him out with his angle. So that was WWE TV. That was our grades for this past weekend. AEW was amazing.
Yep.
WWE TV was.
It's good.
it's
I mean,
okay. It
was
was
a week.
solid. It wasn't
You know what? Let's
anything
get-
to write home about.
Let's end this episode with a quick round of grades. Nez, what would you give this Monday and Tuesday?
B plus.
Okay. Beige,
I don't
what
really
would you
have-
give?
I go B minus.
Okay. I would give it a B. Tara, what would you give it?
Like a B minus. Like
Okay.
I was engaged for parts, but then there was parts that I just really, it felt repetitive. Even when there was like heel turns and stuff, it kind of felt like, all right, it felt forced.
Yeah. Okay.
Which one felt forced to you?
Bailey definitely felt forced. There was like no like true like real build up to it. It was
Yeah.
kind of like Sasha's pissed off, I'm pissed off. Let's go.
Yeah, there should have been like a build up of her being like, "Yo,
Oh, like a
There's a
counter- like
reason
conflict.
but
why.
like Bailey taking the chair and like just kind of dropping it and walking away. That would have been kind of cool, and then kind of building towards it, like you said. That would have been really nice. I agree.
All right. Well,
Wow.
I knew it.
well, that's a wrap of episode 98 of the Yep I Like Wrestling podcast.
Love it.
Thank you for joining us for this episode. As always, make sure you follow us on all social media at YPILW and subscribe to us on all platforms. Search YPILW. We're on iTunes, Podbean, SoundCloud, and everywhere else. And also check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to us. We're going to have some stuff going up. So, On behalf of this episode, my name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I was joined by...
Tara Marie, a.k.a. Hello Glamazon.
And I was also joined today by...
Beige Benoit, Steph Nasty, Let's Go Deshaun Watson, and Tyreek Hill this year.
Okay.
Oh, God, I forgot that was still a thing.
And finally, I was joined today by the non-intern in Nas.
Nez, there you go. Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
Yeah, Guadalupe. And that is a wrap. Thanks for joining us. Peace out.
Bye.
Suck on that, Tara. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Better.
Hey, yo. I can't even like text the group chat that I'm doing a wrestling pod at the same time because the shit's about to start in a minute. I'm like, last time it froze me out. I ended up picking David Johnson last year, and he was a piece of shit the entire year, and it like ruined my fucking team.